And I know that I ain't chosen, but still I'm rolling. Keep popping in the mix when you take a dosage. Like pounds and zips, we gon' bust it open. Don't care where I've been, where the heck we go. And I come alive when I'm in the ocean. Time for the rise, this that moment. Feels so fly when I'm floating. Gang, 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 gang. I do not know everything. Yes, we do what we can. And yeah, I feel like I'm the man. Been on my pots and my pans. Been cooking up on these plans. I do what I do for land. Riding through my hood on grand. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly. I peep game when it's on. I done came a long way. Pop a cap at a sack. Could've went the wrong way. Now I'm stepping in me shoes and I do no halfways. They be asking where I stay. I say in the guys. I've been working plays. I've been working plays. On the next phase. On the next phase. You can do the things that you wanna do. When you got the game and you got the moves. Shrooming in public is nothing. I be always up to something. Doing what I love the most. Remember when my name was Ghost. Staying on top of my toes. I do not rock with no foes. Riding the highs with the lows. Enjoying the life that I chose. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Denoted. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever you're at. Today's episode is going to be vanilla ice cream, just vanilla ice cream. We already did ice cream on Noted OG, if I remember correctly. We did, let me just double check, ice cream. I remember we split them up. No, maybe I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe we'll have to do that in the future. I think next week we're gonna do raspberry. Real quick, the Mixer's Almanac now has all the flavors, so make sure to go. They put their panna cotta mix that was from Wednesday's TMA up, just the base, because they really liked it so much. So go give them a follow. I'm gonna post their link in chat right now, of course. But yeah, today is vanilla ice cream. I am a big fan of these, and then also not a big fan. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. I do want to give a big, huge warning to my pepper tasters today. Some of these flavors are undoubtedly pepper to people. For me, no, I don't think I get any pepper off of any of these. At least the ones that I do have. Maybe the ones that I haven't gotten before have pepper in them. I don't have every single vanilla ice cream. I'm not the biggest dessert guy, but I do love some creams. There is a couple that I don't have that I really want, that I've heard a lot, like French vanilla ice cream from Hankson. Most of the French vanilla ones I don't think I have. I have to double check. Like Mullenberry, not a lot, but I do have a good amount of these coming up. But yeah, that's that. So just real quick, make sure to go follow Mixer's Almanac. Yeah. And what is this Wednesday? This Wednesday, I always forget the days. This Wednesday is going to be, we did grape, so what could be after grape? We did grapefruit, guava. There you go. So that's guava. Gonna be a good episode. I do love guavas. Not everyone does, so it should be fun to see how people mix up. Also, there's such this might be an even harder episode than people give it credit, because there's not a lot to choose from. You know, you have just ginger, just two, and I don't think there's not many macadamians, and I don't know a cashew. Rum, plenty, and then these. You can use honey, mascarpone, white chocolate. You have some variety, but it should be a pretty challenging episode. 8:30 Wednesday. But anyways, let's get into it. The first one, most popular, one of my favorites. Wi-Fi is slow right now. It'll load up eventually. Is vanilla bean ice cream from TPA, and as we saw with the mix, if I can find it quick, it was right up here. There it is. In this mix, they use TPA at 3. Now, TPA, I've used anywhere from 3 to 6. I think the average would be 4. Yeah, 3.7. Now, a lot of these are going to be very similar for y'all. So, the way I decipher it is vanilla bean ice cream TPA is more of, I'm not going to say organic or, you know, something healthy, but it is definitely kind of like a non-name brand mom and pop type ice cream. The other ones that we're going to talk about are kind of like the Breyers and the Turkey Hills and all that. This one's, to me, I just kind of get a nice, very creamy, fluffy vanilla ice cream. It doesn't link any kind of specific brand. If I was to say anything, it's kind of like the Turkey Hill, how it's like kind of almost soft served, even though it's frozen or hard, whatever you want to call it. It's really delightful. The one thing that I think makes this one of the best, and if not the best, vanilla ice cream, is the simple fact that it's so friendly with other mixes. It's very welcoming. It's not too dominant, but it doesn't get bullied, if that makes sense. So it's very, I'm not going to say, you know, extremely easy to mix with, but it's very easy typically to mix with. You know, you can't have failures. Now this one I want to put the biggest warning on, because I don't get pepper. I've had some green pepper type things and backos, but I've never had black pepper in anything except for black pepper flavored things, which I think is like 1 or 2. I don't get any pepper out of this whatsoever, but a lot of people get pepper. Black pepper, I don't know, green pepper, you know, red pepper, red hot chili peppers, I don't know. But they get some kind of pepper in there, so heads up. A lot of these flavors that have these typical off notes, I would recommend getting the smallest bottle possible. If you can even get 5 ml, start off there. Because based off what I've heard, the off notes are similar to the cardboard off notes that I get, to the point where it's just unbearable. But I love this one. I think it's very useful. I love how it mixes well with others. Another good thing about it is if you scroll, well, be careful. I've never had this experience. Although I've had tanks cracked, not with this flavor, and it does have AP or whatever. But if you come down here to recipes, you have 8,000 recipes. Oh, Sam just released one. He did a little play on the creme de creme and all that, the 1, 2, 3. Nice. Cookie crumble. Little milky caramel fudge. Tofu. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. This looks delicious, Sam. Sub button. Let's make it one word. There you go. But yeah, so my ADD came in. But yeah, as you see, there's a ton of flavors that you can go off. So this is one of those flavors that I highly recommend when you start off. If you're new to DIY, this is a really good flavor to start. You get a wide varieties of desserts, fruits. You know, a lot of people add strawberries, bananas, whatever. I like adding bananas to this. Banana cream TPA plus vanilla bean ice cream is a really good creamy forward banana base. I like it. I mean, some people get a little bit of runty off banana cream TPA. I get it. I can understand it, but you just gotta put the percentages down low, to 2 to 3, and I don't get it as much. Above 3, near 4, I do. Subjective, of course. So the next one is Cap. Now, I think if ice cream, I think it's Eddie's. I think this one to me tastes like Eddie's. A little bit more processed, a little bit more heavier on the like custard cream. Like to me, it's kind of more of a vanilla bean ice custard or vanilla bean custard. I enjoy it, but it's a little bit too commercial, if that makes sense. Like, I like Turkey Hill the best, not to get political, but I like Turkey Hill and Breyers better than Eddie's. Eddie's used to be so much better in the 90s. And the slow turn, there it is, the slow churn, whatever you call it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's a little bit more of a denser, thicker ice cream. Whereas TPA was a little bit more soft serve. This is definitely hard. I wouldn't say like brick, but it's definitely one of those, Dairy Queen to Baskin Robbins kind of deal. I enjoy it. I prefer TPA much more. I think TPA has a little bit more pros to it. This one is good in its own right. It's still just as easy to mix with. It is a little bit more dominant than TPA. So sometimes when TPA is in a mix and it's not showing up as much as I want, I'll either back it with Flavor West or Cap, or I'll just throw them in the party kind of deal. I think this is another one that I use it 2 to 3, 2 to 4. I don't think I've used it above 4, but I'm willing to bet it's 3. Yeah, 3% is around where it is. You can push it. I don't get any off notes. I haven't heard too many people talk about the off notes of peppers on this one, but I would still be wary. You never know. Is there any kind of... Yeah, this one also doesn't have AP in it or whatever, all that other stuff. So, to each their own. And then Flavor West, I would say it would kind of... It's hard. Flavor West and Cap go back and forth, but it would probably this 1, 2, 3 of TPA, Cap, Flavor West. Liquid Barn don't count. Liquid Barn, which we're gonna go over now, it's between TPA and Liquid Barn. Now, Liquid Barn to me is like, this one is not as nice as TPA. So when it does mix, it can be fairly dominant in a mix compared to TPA. I tend to have it be a little bit more stronger off the shake, and then as the steep goes, it doesn't lose, it doesn't fade, it builds a little bit. And I'm not saying drastically, like, we're talking about Lil Ryan's cream cheese icing, like where it's just day and night kind of deal, but it definitely gains momentum where, the average that I think 4 is the average, right? 4, yeah, 3.6, it has AP, whatever. So this one is delicious. To me, it's soft served ice cream. So it doesn't have any distinguished brand. It just kind of reminds me, if we're, the closest thing I could think of is probably the soft serve ice cream that you get from McDonald's, something like that, highly processed, not, homemade kind of deal, but still delicious in its own right, and has the density within it to, be, fill the palate, but at the same time, it's not hard, it's, soft serve. And that's what I kind of get out of it. I absolutely love this flavor. Like I said, I go between TPA and Liquid Barn being number 1. But Liquid Barn can be a little bit annoying in the mix. You have a beautiful mix the first 7 days, and then the last, 7 days or 14 days, however much left you have of it, it's just vanilla bean ice cream, which is, to each their own, nothing wrong with it, or not vanilla bean, vanilla ice cream. Nonetheless, I love this. I think it is, if you are an ice cream fan, not even a vanilla ice cream fan, just an ice cream fan in DIY, I'd recommend it. If you're a vanilla ice cream, I think this is definitely one of the musts. Fortunately, it's kind of, limited in its source, and I think you can get it at Noms and LB Direct, maybe a DIY flavor supply or something like that, but it's good. It's really good. What do you mean, warning, please? Un momento, por favor, as I check to make sure we're still hot. Yeah, we're okay, I guess. I don't know. Post your tacos, taco emojis if everything's okay. It's giving me a warning for some reason, and the Wi-Fi has been, we've had a lot of wind today. A lot of wind this week. Here comes the tangent. It's been a windy week. I don't know what it is. It's like it's almost hurricane season, but hurricane season's over. Anyway, speaking of hurricane season, Liquid Barn, I recommend it. Really good. Very bright, too. Very bright. This one probably has the best overall, body, top notes, bottom notes, body density, Fill that palate up, boy. Now, Flavor West. I don't have it. Pretty sure I have it, bud. Flavor West. Now I'm worried. I'm pretty sure I've had it. I just haven't mixed with it in a while. Flavor West reminds me of Briars. Kind of like Briars. A little bit watered. Well, I mean, Briars is okay. Briars all these ice creams used to be better, except for Turkey Hill. Turkey Hill has been consistent, but not to say that I'm a connoisseur, but I've had a lot of ice cream. When I was little, I used to have like 8 scoops every day. Like, ridiculous. Like, I was diabetes with legs. And this Flavor West kind of reminds me of the vanilla bean. It's got the natural, not the vanilla. I keep saying vanilla bean. I can't find the exact one, but it's just vanilla. I don't think it's natural vanilla. That sounds a little bit too healthy for me. But I think it's just a vanilla. Really good. This is the 4% range, I think. Yeah, 3 to 4. It contains that, whatever. Really good. I think it's a solid second or third place behind Cap and TPA. If you count Liquid Barn, I think it's out of the top 3 for sure. Nothing wrong with it. It seems to be kind of a step below everyone else and doesn't have as much creaminess and density as the others. That can be useful in its own way. Sometimes you don't want the density in certain things. Say you want, kind of a light porn custard kind of deal and you want something soft. I don't know. Can't think off the top of my head about that, but it's one of the more lighter out of the bunch, at least when I mix with it. When as a single flavor test, it's fine, it shows up and it seems great, but then as soon as you put it against competitions, like I've substituted it in recipes with TPA, and TPA just does better. I haven't done it with Cap or LB, but I've substituted in certain recipes with TPA for Flavor West just to see what it does, and nothing wrong, just seems to be a step below. Definitely a super sweet comparison to the other ones. It's the sweetest, but typical Flavor West. Not much to say. I gotta test it again because obviously I haven't tested it in a while. The French vanilla Kingston, I do not have that. Wait, did I miss 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Do I have this one? I don't have vanilla. I have the. No, I do. That one. Let me make sure. I don't have this one, yeah. Okay. I was getting confused. So I don't have FA. Ice cream vanilla SA. Quick. This one, I almost forgot about it. Screw all I said. Flavor West is out. This is definitely in the top 3. I would put it just for the record. Okay. I wish I had a notepad that I could read on. Notepad. Okay, not gonna click RAM. So wait. Do this. Could. So I would go number 1. I'll go TPA. Number 2, SSA. Number 3, LB. Number 4, Cap. Number 5, Flavor West. That's the top 5 right now. Because SSA is amazing. Now, it doesn't have any warnings or anything, but I'm pretty sure whatever's in it is not good for you, or quote unquote not good for you, because it is thick. I mean, this is thick. It's thick, dense, creamy, not too sweet. Not too sweet. This is kind of neutral, so you can add to it or just kind of keep it as is. Now, it is sweet, don't get me wrong, but if we're talking in the realm of ice cream and diabetes, it is not that sweet. Really good, simple, and you don't need too much. 1 to 2% is all you need. 2%. Now, 2% is very heavy for me. I think 1 to 2 is fine. 1.5 is the sweet spot. Hey, Neil. It's I wouldn't say it's a bully, but you don't need much. It's very favor. A little goes a long way. And and it's steep. It doesn't fade. It doesn't build. It stays consistent, which is, more than most. Really recommend this flavor because I don't think not enough people know about this. Now, there is ice cream and vanilla ice cream, or ice cream vanilla. Both are good. I don't know which is better. One is just kind of, a base, and the other is vanilla, but both are good, and I really like those kind of dappy custard notes in them. Like, it feels like an unhealthy homemade ice cream made by your mom. I don't know how that's possible, but it's like really, really, really good. Even though I'd still put TPA above it, just because out of the mixes I made with both, of course I made more with TPA, so the statistics are more there, but TPA seems to be like, there's no hate vapes, but when you have a recipe, you have a end goal of what you want on your palate, end goal of what, kind of the gist, and TPA seems to get you there a lot closer than SSA. Nothing wrong with that. What up, Eddie? But to each their own. I like this flavor. Recommend it. I think my TMA crew likes this as well, and I know one of them. I think one of them told me to get it. Ice cream, do I have this one? I do. Wait, is that the same? Oh, I'm thinking of the gelato. I'm getting me confused. Alright, so vanilla ice cream, SC, Wonder Flavors. This is like a 3 to 5, right? No, 2 to 5. I usually use it around 3. I've pushed it up to 5. Does have all this fun stuff in it. Yay. Not too bad. Definitely, if we're going, I'm just clicking all the wrong stuff. We go here, I would definitely put it out. It's not as good as the others. It's a little bit too watered down. I should probably make that extremely bigger. Is that as big as I can get? Oh, let's get this out of here. There we go. Is that as big as I can get? Giggity. Is there like size here? Where's the size? Am I blind? Edit. Okay. View. File. Help! Nah, I guess you can't make it bigger. Giggity. I mean, that's. Oh. Why are y'all so close? And then we zoom out. Dude, I might have found. Let me space it out. Yeah. Space it out a little bit. Ooh, this is fancy. This is fancy, guys. This is fancy. It's a little bit. Oh, God. Messing it up. Okay. Boom. That's where I'll rank. Now, nothing wrong with Wonder Flavors. It's just a little bit. It's not as dense. It's a little. I wouldn't say even. I want to say watered down, but it's not. But it's not as dense, sweet, or as vibrant as the others. It's kind of more just a base. I get a light amount of vanilla in there compared to the others. It's kind of just more like ice cream. It is good in mixes. It is fine. It is friendly in mixes. Nothing wrong with it. No off notes or anything like that. I do enjoy it, but when it's in the realm of these big, heavyweights, it kind of just gets pushed to the side. Like I said, I mean, the only one that I would compare it, and it could take Flavor West, I would say, but you can't put it against the top 4. Really good. Now, their gelato which, you know, is not ice cream, whatever. I prefer that much more than their vanilla ice cream. I do like, have I mixed with this? I don't think I've mixed with it or had successful mixes with it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, strawberry cream jam. What did I do here? Okay. See, this is what it kind of makes sense. This is the base, and then I just wanted the vanilla ice cream to kind of lay around everything. I should mix this up again. What was I even trying to do? Strawberry cream? What was I doing? I named the Pazzo. That's me, just crazy. Oh gosh. I wrote stuff. You know what? Maybe. Okay, I'll change it. Okay. I guess that kind of makes it really good when you combine SSA with Wonder Flavors. It fills out all the quote-unquote negatives. You know, how it's not as dense, not as full as the others. And it ended up working me for a mix that I don't remember. I do remember it. It was pretty good. I know I had to let that one steep, which is annoying. I don't think I have this one. I need to start adding my stash. That's how you know I had an issue. Because I couldn't keep up. Like, add in my stashes, add all. TPA is that good. Now, I think TPA currently in this day and age is the number one, at least as currently as I'm going through the list. However, I think SSA in 5-10 years, or wow, geez, 5-10 years, I'm pretty sure there'll be better ice creams by there. But within legendary status time, I think SSA would take the spot. I think LB is going to fade. I honestly think LB as a company is going to close. God be with them. I hope they don't. But I don't know. They don't do anything. Never get any emails from them. I never hear about them. All I hear about is vanilla ice cream, and then around Christmas I hear about that white chocolate raspberry whatever thing. But I think SSA is going to be number one. I think also SSA being a little bit more of a bully makes it number two. TPA is a lot more forgiving, a lot more easier to mix with, a lot more beginner friendly, as well as a lot more available than SSA. SSA is pretty regularly available, don't get me wrong, but it's not TPA level. Like every time someone's like, hey, I can't get any flavors except for blah, 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 it's always TPA and Cap. Maybe Flavor West, maybe some random like Inawera, Favora, but it's always TPA is in that mix. So that has to be, you know, accounted into a top, you know, the availability. Like nothing was worse than when Dave did the episode of mangoes and his number one was a mango that I have to email someone in China for, which is cool and all, but I don't want to email anyone, and that's sketchy. My bank account is not good enough to take that chance. But yeah, I would say maybe even Wonder Flavors, because I'm not a huge fan of Cap. You know what? Take back everything I said. Sorry, Cap. We're gonna do it just for the simple fact that I know for a fact I had a good recipe, whereas Cap, not too much. Where were we? So VTA, I don't think I have this one. I think I have like the ice cream base or something. Pretty sure I don't have that. Based off the reviews, it seems pretty good. Yeah, so far I haven't had any pepper. What is the snow cream? So snow cream, test it. I can't remember if I liked it or not. Yeah, I don't like it. I remember. Maybe. I gotta check the notes. They don't really give you a full definition. A blend of vanilla, sweetened condensed milk, and no butyric off notes. That's what is specifically from Favora, is what they say. It's right down here. You might not know what this flavor is, but it is one you'll be thankful for, or you will be thankful for. A blend of vanilla, sweetened condensed milk, and no butyric off notes. This will be an incredible, versatile / flexible flavor to add to your arsenal that is between an ice cream and a sweet cream style profile. And yeah, I would say that it's kind of like in between sweet cream, like a anglaise or anglaise, whatever. Not too bad. I gotta mix with it more. I don't think that would classify as a vanilla ice cream. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. See, with Cap, nothing's wrong with Cap. I just, when I'm going for it, I never reach for it. I might move it up. I don't know. This is hard. I've never really ranked anything. I don't have un momento, por favor. Notice I was getting too sober. You think below? See? Yes, you are right. See, I think these two could switch easily. Flavor West, whatever. Like, nothing wrong with Flavor West, but just eh. You know what I mean? This seems to be done. I think 3, 2, 1. Pretty good. You could swap SSA and TPA or whatever, but these seem to be the top 3. Not just for me, but for everyone. I'll think about it. Yeah. It makes sense. We'll see if that changes. I got vanilla bean, but the episode's vanilla ice cream. Whatever. I don't know. I'll go over it quick. I'm not gonna add it to the list because it's the bean, but it's pretty good. It's, you know, the typical 3%, kind of 3 to 5, but it's pretty good for a vanilla bean. Lightly sweet, good body, has that brightness that Perolium always has. Really enjoyed it. I don't think it has, shouldn't be on the episode, but might as well mention it. Did we do a vanilla bean or was it a ice cream? I can't remember, but we did some on OG. I don't have thick vanilla. Ice cream. Don't I have some from Kim Nevada vanilla? I think it's vanilla pudding. I wish there was more vanilla puddings. Yeah, it's vanilla pudding. Okay, so. Noms. Did I write my notes? Of course I didn't. Why would I make it easier on myself? Alright, let me look for my notes. Now, statistically, Noms is insane. Their supercharged lineup is good. Don't forget Noted 15, I think, is the code that gets you 15% off at Noms. I think it's still up. If y'all show support there, maybe they'll show support back to us. Because right now, it's just y'all supporting us, which I like. I like it. I love it. And I'm looking for vanilla ice cream. VVV. Yeah, I didn't give it that big of a rating. I bet you Sam and Leno like it. I said there's more butter here than vanilla. This is odd and not your normal vanilla ice cream. It's a very milky ice cream, but I get not a lot of vanilla. Very poor and tastes very different. And tastes different than its Great smell. Yeah, I think this is one. Maybe I need to let this up steep, but maybe we should do a vanilla bean episode. Yeah, I didn't like this one. So now I'm probably one of the few. How can we abbreviate noms? New Zealand? Nimism? I like Nimism. Or we could do nom. That's no fun. Nas. Haha. Yeah. That's way cooler. Number Z. That's cool. You can take that noms if you want. No, you're not watching. Maybe in 2 years you'll watch. You can take the Nas or number Z. As I put you at the last. I didn't like it that much. Now, that being said, I'm probably wrong. Sam and Linda and Tim probably liked it. I don't know. I didn't like it that much. I liked the butter out of it. It was a little too Greek yogurt for me. So what? However, they have plenty of other flavors that are better, and I like, so it is. And out of those 100 and some odd flavors that I tried from that lineup, under 10 were not my favorite, and none were really terrible. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 terrible. Now, that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if the average person puts this around 5. You know, in the cap, one of flavors, Flavor West range. I wouldn't be surprised, but for me and my palate, it gave me a little bit too much funk for an ice cream. It was a little bit too much Greek yogurt, and I prefer the funky, and I don't prefer funky yogurt. I prefer the creamy yogurt, like Capella creamy yogurt. That one is it. Nice. Guys, keep using that noms. I love it, noms. Noms and BCF, we didn't have any kind of like ill will ending, but I would love to get to the point where we can kind of earn their work for them, essentially. I don't know, promote. I don't know what's the right word. I would like to work with them. I love them. They're so nice. Not that I even need more flavors. I'm kind of done. Okay? Every new release comes out, I'm like, haha. I don't have Hinkson, Shane. Back to the money issue. Hinkson is, I'm not gonna say it's too expensive, but it's expensive to kind of like try. And there's like the Australian chocolate and like all this other stuff I need to get from them. And I'll just get to it when I get to it, you know. It's different. I'm at the point where it's like, I have to convince myself not to get stuff, you know. So that's what I kind of try to do, is to take it slow. Hey, Linda. Because a lot of these flavors that are notorious, you gotta remember, I'm more into the tropics and fruits. I don't mind desserts, but I just go for what I like. Right now I have a pumpkin custard in this one and a tropical. We'll go over this recipe. It's weird. I like it. Anyways, I think we're getting near the end. Oh, anyone have this flavor? It's by John Cena. I think that's it. If anyone has medicine flower, please comment live, but more importantly after the show. Medicine Flower is an up-and-coming company in the community, so if we can get as much information out about it, they are in, you know, the Favora, VSO, you know, higher price range. So if we can get more information out about it, that would be great for the community. I have 0 medicine flowers. I do not have money for that. So the more information we get out, the better. Recca. I don't have this. I should have gotten it because there's nothing on it. I do love Recca. I've never tried Recca's desserts. I really didn't see much. Vanilla bean ice cream. I know there's one more weird one I have. The problem is I'm forgetting one that's not called vanilla ice cream. So we're gonna have to do a little searchy. Anywhere ice cream. Why did I combine 2 words? Vanilla cream. Gotcha. Help me out. There is wild ice cream, but that's a grape ice cream. Grape vanilla, I think. I think it's just a grape ice cream. Very weird. It also has colada. Like a little. Like you don't even know, like it's kind of weird. I thought I mean, Mississippi is technically a vanilla cream. It's not an ice cream, but it's supposed to be a pineapple vanilla cream. Decipher as you want, but it's good to talk about this because it was on a great episode by the original Noted, featuring the bubblegum guy. What was his name? The bubblegum guy. Really great episode called Odd Names. I think it's Noted BOI or I Odd. I think it's Odd Name. Let's just name. I think that would nonsense flavor names. Now there's 2 episodes, so keep in mind this is the 25. Then some happens to the internet, or I don't know, I can't remember, and so it's split into this part. Now they do go through it rapid fire essentially. Now there's a lot of flavors. This is an old episode of Noted, and it's almost 2 hours, so you know that's major for the old Noted. So there's a lot of flavors on there, but from there you can kind of do more research within it. Mississippi was one of them. It's not bad, but it's not what you want it to be or what you thought it would be. It's not as vibrant, dense, and in the face that typical Innerware was. You're not going to get a Rebel Apple here from Innerware. It's not a hidden flavor. It's a starting point, but then you have to build the cream, the vanilla, the ice cream, whatever part of that you need to build, and you have to build the pineapple. The pineapple is very light, very canned, almost mushed to the point where it's very light. So you have to build upon it. That being said, it is a good starting point, but you can make a better starting point by simply adding, sugarloaf pineapple or Thai pineapple and combining it with creams until you find the right cream that blends with it. Some reason Favora cream off the top of my head, some very bright and light you would want to go. But it's definitely, this flavor specifically triggered in my head that I should never look at a name and look over it, because you never know. Like pineapple cream in my head is, I want that pina colada, great, but I would have never known that unless I clicked on the flavor, did more research, or I clicked on that timestamp from Who Am I on Noted. So stuff like that is kind of why I get the weird and obscured flavors, and why we're on what page are we on? Page 3 with 9 recipes, because there's been times where I've had some that has no recipes and I have too many flavors to remember them all. And a lot of these weird ones that I find, they end up being pretty good. I do a lot, or I try to do as much research before and have any kind of second guessing come into play and make a decision, because you never know, man. Rebel Apple, Innerware, you don't know about that flavor. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. Apple pineapple, really good flavor, but you would never know that. Rebel Apple, whatever, pass on it. You can't get it everywhere. I don't even think you can get it at Knobs. You can get it at DIY Vapor Supply. You can get it at Flavors World. Wholesale flavors, which you can't. Flavor Force, whatever that is. That must be like New Zealand or something. And direct. So like it's not always... I don't know why this is turning inspirational BS, but always, make sure to do your research and don't be afraid to take chances every now and then. If I didn't take a chance on Rebel Apple, 2 more people wouldn't have known about Rebel Apple, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it comes in. Alright, so I'm just gonna give up because we're getting a lot of repeats and poorly grammared shit, so looks like that's good. Now, I'm telling y'all, do research on Hinkson. I hear a lot of good stuff about Hinkson with the desserts. I just don't have enough, as well as medicine flower. Medicine flower is having a good hit rate from what I've heard. This is all other people's opinions, but something to look into. You never know. But I think this is, screw y'all. Screw y'all. Screw y'all. I'm gonna put one of flavors. I mean, they're both kind of like, they're alright, you know what I mean, to me, but the top 3 just is like, calm down, bro. So like, that's how I view it. So pretty much this top 3, I think, are the key essentials. I think everything else here is deep diving, and I think this is just my palate. So I think do more research on noms. I'm pretty sure noms is good too. A lot more people than it isn't. That line was really good. That line was, I mean, it's hard to tell because I'm testing crappy flavors with good flavors consistently. So when you have like a wide variety of flavors and they all hitting, it's, probably just my palate was finally happy to have some good stuff. Alright, let me see what we got here. Noms is my number 1. That's why I told y'all. It's very, but I just got like a very buttery, Greeky, funky kind of dealio. Yeah, medicine flower is great. I just wish, they're too expensive. But like I said, they're in the same range as the top level natural extracted and the top expensive brands. So if we get more info out on it and we get more statistics on the percentages, meaning how low we can actually go, we could benefit from it. It is expensive, but if you can make 500 milliliters out of, a 15 or 30, you have to look at does the money come back? You know what I mean? That's why I was thinking, Lennon. See, medicine flower does naturally extracted, so if they're doing vanillas, I feel like it gotta be good. I'm afraid to try medicine flower just for the simple fact, if I do like it, my wallet's gonna be like, damn. You know what I mean? Yeah, I recommend once you do try LB, go and get the big bottle, because it is on the little bit more, I don't know, it used to be 4% average and now it's a little bit, what did I say on it? What was it? Because when it first started, it was typical like 4 or 5%, but now, it's gone down to 3.6. So it is, it's not too crazy. I think this is a solid top 3, top 5. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, that's it. I think next week we're gonna do raspberry. Eddie was asking for raspberry, I think. If y'all have an episode you want, post it in the comments. Someone else posted another episode, and it was in the live chat, and I can't remember it, of course, because, life. Yeah, 4% of liquid barm is just sturdy, bro. I mean, that's a solid base. Just looking at how beat up. I mean, my camera's not good, so you're not, well, my camera's not that bad. Huh, stop looking at me. I'm trying to get it zoomed in. It's gonna be hard. Stop looking at me. Look at this. That's what I don't like about the camera. The camera does work well when it does autofocus, but it just never wants to autofocus. It only autofocuses right here, out here, or like when it's wide. Let me see if I can get in there. There we go. See all that scratches around the base? And then if you look, the lanyard has a crack. This thing has seen days, man. It's crazy how tough these things are. I ordered more just in case because they're gonna stop making them, and I prefer these versus the 4. The 4 is just, it's like, oh yeah, you got more battery life. No, you don't. It goes through batteries so much quicker. Pretty much. I mean, I do testing on my RDA for vaping too, and then I test like my recipes that I make on there as well as on the pod. I think when I make a recipe, it needs to be good at the higher wattage as well as the lower wattage, and I think the ratio needs to be so versatile that it can work in everything. So I like to see how it does. I need to get RTAs again or get back into them, but I just don't have I have the time, I just don't care. I like RDAs and pods better. I use pods because I'm at work all day, man. So like when I was at the shop, the CBD shop, I could do whatever. So it's like, well, no reason to use dispos or pods. I don't use disposables though. I pretty much use it to be stealthy as well as respectful. Does that make sense? It depends upon where I'm going. So when I'm here, since I'm in the basement, I try not to, because, you know, 200 watts, 10 rips, and you're at a Cypress Hill concert. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit more. I try to be courteous. If I could, I prefer like a nice small lipo or mech. I was using a lot more mechs, and I love mechs, but the problem was I was using snow cap and I kept breaking them because they're 3D printed. And so I switched to treetop or tree of life, and too heavy, just not convenient. So then I just used like my old Wiz mechs, my Rage Squonk, which I don't even know where it is now. I love my Rage. Yeah, I mean, it's sad because, see, at heart I'm a mech squonker, which is the equivalent of like in a Ford Pinto. Okay, like there's like 3 people out there. Okay, so that era is gone. But I also like regulated squonks, which doesn't exist. And then they started making auto squonks. Like, fuck you, I want to squeeze shit. Like, that's the best part of squonking. Get out of here. You're immature too. The best part of squonking is squeezing. So yeah, but in my life, I seem to go through, what is the right, not trends, what is the, not binges, maybe patterns, or routines where like 6 months to a year, I just do this. And then it's like, all right, I'm done of the X-Rose. I'm gonna just I'm gonna get a small squonk. You know, like that salt squonk from Vaporesso, or no, Vandy Vape way back in the day, something like that, you know. And then I just switch. But right now in my life, it's just the most convenient, and I'm tired of breaking stuff. That is the biggest. You know, work is one thing, but man, oh man, I was breaking them, and you know, they're $100 each time. It adds up, man. Empire is good, but isn't that Burrow? And Topside I've always wanted, but the problem with Topside is they seem to break a lot, so I just haven't pulled the trigger. And then I like Yee, so I'm just like expensive. So I have all these stuff. I just try. Now that unfortunately what used to exist doesn't exist anymore. So what we have to hold on, because it's not going to be made again. Everything is disposables and pods. So I'm not going to do the dispose. I did it because I had no choice with my job. But then I found this, thank you, Tim. And I was like, well, that's that. And so now I own about 8 X-Rows. I have 4 of these. I have one of the new, 4 of the 3 Nano. One of the, 4. And then one of the Nano, which I don't like. The stick, the OG. Yeah, so 7. It's just a squonk. I thought it was a squonk burrow or something. There was something that made me not want to get it. It might be the price, because I bet you it's 120, somewhere around there. Thanks, Shane. Phases. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. But yeah, so burrows for me and how I hit, I don't like. Burrows, I burn them. Maybe I can't wick them properly, but I've had my friends wick them that you just gave me his burrow and I burn them. I just take too long of drags. When I take a drag on this, I stop. Watch the light. That's how I take it. Like, I'm taking Grim Green rips. That's just how I do it. And then I hold it. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, Pop, I'm just going to be using this when I'm out and about on the weekends, nighttime. I'm not going to be using it for the majority of the day. The majority of the day once I kept breaking everything and I was dead broke, I got to the realization, like, bro, I want something that I could literally just take and throw out of my car at any time and just be like, yeah. And that's the X-Rows, okay? No offense, Vaporesso, but I can just chuck it. It's whatever. I have more. I can get more. They're reasonably cheap. I didn't just lose $100 to $200, you know? It's like that. When life gets better, yeah, I'll start getting more, mechs and stuff, but yeah, I should have gotten those Deltas. Those Deltas, bro, seem to be sturdy. They're still out there. Used and new in box, which is important to me. Consistency, new. I want this forever, hopefully. But yeah, I would say currently in my life, I'm 80% pod, 20% RDA. I would say when I was at the vape shops and the CBD shops, I would say I was 95% RDA and then 5% disposable, because I had to try them for the shop and they were free. I wasn't paying for them, and we would just have a whole bunch in the bag, try them out, put them back. If you were out, someone was out, like sometimes workers would come in, they don't have money for anything or they don't have anything, boom, take one. Job was good. I don't want no push button. I want the Yeehy one, the auto squonk, that's it. And I only want that because it's Yeehy and they won't make it anymore. You know what I mean? Kind of like what was that 3 battery one squonk? What was it called? It was by Lost Faith, the drone? Yeah. But the push, I don't want that. That's no fun. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want that. That's like the best part. Without a doubt, though, can we just address the topic? The Rage by Dwayne. I'm not even going to say that crappy company that took advantage of Dwayne, but by own boy OC, the Rage squonk is the best squonk ever. That squonk was like made for me, bro. I bought these 7. I traded a bunch because they became very valuable. I got stacks with them and all that. And then I wish I didn't trade any of them. I would have kept all of them and just sealed them up. The white and the chrome. Yeah, I understand people, want the simplicity of just press a button. I understand that, but for me, the joy, and like sometimes you just want a little squonk. A little squonk will do. Just a little squonk. And then sometimes you're like, nah, I need a whole bunch, because it's dry. So, you know, I kind of like that control. And I know the Yeehee has the like kind of custom amount. I should probably write what this is. People are going to be like, what is the list? My personal. No, I see. There we go. Just in case people are confused. But yeah. I don't like the burrow. I mean, shout out to you, Pop, giving it away. Respect. I mean, a Raged unopened right now is probably valued 1 to 2, I would guess. Like, brand new, they were 100, you know, and then with the crazy sales that he got, they got down to 42 or 52 was as low as I got mine. But now, unopened has to be over 100. All right, let's look. Let's look. I'm gonna help y'all now. Squall. What the fuck is this? What? Okay, we'll just go here. Shut up. That's life, bro. That's all they got right now. Yes, there we go. A little bit more selection. 1939, boys. Alright, so the Sigma DNA 60. That's a really good chip. It is an 18650. Heads up. And it is $400. The Pulse V3 is a good throwaway, but that price right there, no. I would not pay anything above 30 for it. It's Vandy Vape. BP mods, not too bad, but it is a single 18650. It is side fire as well, and it's kind of not a squonk as much as not a side by side, but like you kind of, you know, like you're squonking right in. There's, you know, like there's nothing. It's not a normal squonk, is what I'm trying to say. It's very unique. I think this chamber comes off too, which allows you to clean it, and then it becomes a side by side, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what this is, if I remember. It's a DNA 60, as I said. Oh wait, it's not a DNA 60. I thought it was a DNA 60. What chip do we have in here? Might not have the best. Yeah, it's a Doppo 60 watt chipset. The Doppos make pretty good chipsets, but there is a reason why they use DNAs. Okay, the chipset in this is not that bad though. I honestly like Doppo's chipsets for the most part. They're not. Most people make decent chipsets. Like one of the best is the Axon, the Vandy Vape chips that they have. They probably have new names for them now, but you have really good consistent chips, and Doppo makes decent ones. And then here is this one. The thing is, you gotta go to Homeboy's website and wait for him to have it, if he does have it. Like right here, he has an RDA for vape in V2 for 60. And you wait for his 50% off promo. There you go. That's the cheapest you're going to get an RDA for vape in 1 or 2 anywhere, probably. And you should have the Pioneer here. I thought he did. You know, it would probably be just a lot easier to just... Where the heck did it go? No? No results. Okay. Stop that. Oh yeah. R.I.P. Empire Squad. So how I would find this one or get this one is I would wait for the best deal on whatever website is out there. I wonder how much Demand charged it for. If I remember correctly, I had the chance to get it from Demand, and I think it was 50, but you need a wholesale. It might have been 90. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like you're gonna have to put a hundo. Now, if you're gonna do a hundo for a mod, I mean a squonk, I personally would just do a mech. That's just me. And the reason why I prefer mechs over chips is not the, oh, I'm cool, bro, Vape Nation. No. I do like the hit. It is more satisfactory to me. Satisfaction. But the main reason is mechanical mods, if used properly and maintained and cleaned, should last forever. The same thing with an RDA. Should last forever. RTAs technically should last forever. You know, the glass will break, yeah, but if you take care of it, it won't. Chips, computers, cell phones, any electronics, it's a ticking time clock. As well as as soon as you buy anything electronic, from a car to a boat to a iPad, they all decrease in value. No difference here. As soon as you get it, it's just a time clock until it either has a quality control issue that just, you have a dud that's only going to last 6 months to a year. You drop it, it breaks. Water damage, dust damage, yada yada yada, juice damage, the list goes on. A mechanical mod, you essentially just clean. You maintain it like a car, and it should last forever. Yeah. So that's why I always prefer and recommend people to do a lot of research and become safe with battery safety, Ohm's laws, and all that, to the point where they can get a mech. You can also get mechs that have safety features like the Wizmech one, which I absolutely loved. Wizmech, was it Lux? No, Lux? It was Lux. Luxotic. So this one, I still have them, and I would buy 10 of these. This is really, really good. So it has all these things, the voltage, like you can control how much voltage. It is annoying to put the batteries in, only 18650 dual. Oh, it can take 2700s, and its max output is 250. Really good, has a little bit sharp edges and has a little cool features of going full mechanic, yada yada, but it has safety features in there. I don't see, yeah, you go to series, the parallel mode, which is awesome. Yeah, here it is. So it has temperature protection, atomizer protection, low voltage protection, short circuit protection. So even though you're going parallel in series mode, if you put a parallel on a series, it's just going to be like, no, it doesn't hit it. It will hit it normal. So like if you put a series vice versa and you go to hit it, in a normal mech mod, it go boom. In this instance, it's going to feel like you're hidden air. It turns everything down and protects you to a degree. These are safety protections. They won't 100%. You still have a 1 in 18, I think it was 1 in 118,000 chance of your mechanical or chip exploding. I remember seeing that years ago, but then again, you can't believe any study nowadays, unfortunately. But yeah. And that's not even our realm. That's just electronics, bro. I think that was just batteries that I read. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up on here, but I love this thing. Yeah, it came with the sleeve, so you could put 20s on it. I put 20s on it, but 18, I didn't notice a huge difference. 21s would have been beautiful. I don't know how we ended up here. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I had a point. I have my Burrow on Discord under the sale area because they just, yeah, Burrow skunk mods are all, yeah. Now, burrows aren't for me either. I understand. It's weird. Like same amount of air, but it's just too dry. No matter what I do, I just burn it. Squonks are out there. The problem is they're all custom made, which means you're either going to get cheap or expensive, low or high quality. You never know. So if you're looking for like a chip set squonk, yeah, those are pretty much non-existent. Or you have like the shitty like Vandy Vape. Like, I don't care what people say, Vandy Vape, I don't mind any company, but Vandy Vape makes consistent garbage. If you're talking about longevity, like, yeah, they make good products. It's hard to make a bad product at what we do, but longevity wise, they just don't last. They break very easy on impact or just use, except for their guar. Their guar seems to have not been, perfect. There has been a lot that have broken, but it seems to have held up better than their other mods. Also, their original Pulse, despite being made out of plastic from 1987, has held up as long as you don't drop it. Yeah, $40 is $40, but I would still hold out. It should be under $30. I think that's a $27 mod right now, and I wouldn't pay more. Like, if I saw them go for $20, I might pick one up, but no, I'm not a big VV fan. I would get the Guar. The Guar is a niche in an area that needs to be filled. Dual 2100 or 21700 regulated mods need to be out there. That is the realm that should go. It should be pods and dual 21s and mechs 21s. 18650s are good, but man, they're just, unless you want a smaller mod, that's the only reason you get it. That's why I like single 21700 mechs. They're so tiny, man. Duals are even still pretty tiny once you get into custom realm. I mean, well, if you want, you know what, I'm gonna help you out. Treetop is not that expensive, honestly. Tree of Life, I keep saying Treetop, but it's Tree of Life Mods. Is this the website? This is the forum. No, here it is. All right, so you just go here, and yeah, this is UK. So let me get the actual. No, not translate. I just, what is it in English? Not. What is it in English? It's $82. So it's about $90 for the 65s. But you can find ones here for $60, I believe. These are the mechs. Let me search the Pulse. Or not Pulse, Squad. Oh yeah, I think it has a name. Where's the search? I'm used to the B1. God. I mean, I know he can make any of these in the squonks, essentially. I just can't remember the name. And he always shows I have it here somewhere. Right here. It's everything sticking to it. It's the magnets. But I mean, $50 for a mech mod. So UK, so what is that? What was it again? Oh god, I lost it. It was 82 for 65, so 60, 70 bucks in total, I guess. But they make some good ones. There's one that's, I think it's the B1. I swear it was the B1 Plus. B1 Plus. I think it's the B1 Plus. No, it's just the B1. then you can turn this into a squonk or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You just message them. There's some, you know, glow in the dark and stuff. Where's a good squonk? Here's a squonk. Dual G1 with white splatter, 18650. Also comes in dual 18650 series or parallel quick lock bus and free custom designs. 100 times 50 times 25. And yeah, here's all wood one, and he does a great job. Thing's durable. So you could look into that. I mean, relatively priced. I think he does have safety features that you can add, if I'm correct. Like, there's the button lock. He has the button lock, the famous button locks, you know, when you move it. You can change your button, customize it. Really nice guy. Really simple process. Literally takes so much pictures of the whole process. So, like, you know how sometimes, you know, modders will ghost you? No, the dude is there consistently sending you every update. So you see your whole device. Like, he puts them online. He's not gonna, he doesn't show, this is what he shows you at the end pretty much, and shows it working and all that. But he shows you, like, building it, like, bit by bit. It's really, really cool to see. Like, you don't just get to buy a product, you get to kind of experience it being made, which in my opinion is pretty damn cool. But yeah, you can look into that. There is Snowcap. Snowcap is a little bit more pricey. There's a lot of South American builders too, but they're a lot pricey. Yeah, for the UK, for me it would be a little, I think it's a little bit too pricey. What Vandy Vape products do you have, Pop? I had the Pulse V2. I didn't have any problem with it except battery life, of course, but it just felt cheap. Then I had what else? I can't remember all Vandy Vapes, but I had other ones. The Jackaroo, which was alright. The chip wasn't too big of a fan. So I guess just 2 or 3 products. I wanted the Requiem. I thought that looked pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's all I had. I like the Guar. And the Swell kit looked cool too. Yeah, it's just crazy how I legitimately thought they had way more mods, but it doesn't really look like it. Huh. Yeah, that's the best thing about squonks is you can technically squonk or drip on them. What site was that with the squonk? Uh-oh. Tree of Life? Are you talking about this one? Or that's the last one, or yeah, that's the last one, or vaping. This one. No clearance. The V2 is on clearance. Colors do they have? Oh, they have the original. Are they all the same price? Yeah. They're on quote unquote sale too. I'll see what you're doing, UK. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You couldn't do 69.95 or 65.96. That would have been 69.69. It made sense, but okay. Oh geez, so we should have ordered in November. They know it's Christmas. Well, no, it's back down. Cool. But yeah, there's that. It's not that bad, you know. I like the camo ones, but you can't complain. And they got the V3, which there you go, $30. Which 37 bucks, which is not that bad. Before shipping, of course. Or you could pay $5 a month. Oh wow, they have the anniversary now of it. Yeah, Tree of Life here. I'll post his Instagram because that has all that you need. Versus, I don't know about that site. Yeah, but dude's legit. So like you pick the picture, so he has a lot of, you know, stuff that he can kind of like base right here, you know. I've never seen the wood one. I like that one. I'm weird like that. I like wood. Just don't take it out in the rain. Dual handmade wooden mech mod with solid brass button and flush 510. Just needs the sand and varnish. Yeah, because it's great. Like I said here, you know, like you feel like you're part of it, man. He even sent me videos of it, like etching or whatever the hell. I don't even know what it was doing, but it was cool. Maybe if I scroll down, you probably post a lot. September 7th. So I got it last year. I wonder how long till I see mine. I like the wood, man. Wood looks nice. Wonder how much it is. Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It moves, bro. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I'll recognize mine right as I see it or if I'll just scroll past it. Here's a squamp. Yeah, he fires it off for you. Make sure it works. He uses a goon on top, which is cool. I think the V3 or the 25 is what he uses. Oh, look at that. Wooden squamp. That's crazy. And then you can do wooden with the sketch. Cool. Then what the heck is this? Get that, bro. So simple, but so beautiful. And see, he can do triples and quads if you need. See, the whole process, which is really cool. Oh, and then I love this. He can do fades and stuff. You can pick the colors. And then you can put a picture on top of that if you want. How far are we? Yeah, I think I got it last year. You can do clear doors. Oh my gosh, where is it? Yeah. Another squonk. A little glittery. 18650 quick lock. 8 milliliter bottle. I think he only has 1 or 2 bottles. Here's the one I wanted with the light inside. Isn't that's sick, bro? I mean, it's just pointless, but it's cool. Yeah, that's the 25 he got. He has the 25 with the 1.5 cap on top, it looks like. Or that might just be the 1.5. Where's mine? You're like, look at this. It lights up the picture. Like, come on. That's pretty cool, man. You can make one. Here's mine. You can make one like with the sunset. Made one side welcome to Virginia and welcome to West Virginia. He had a video of him hitting it. Like, look at this little guy. I'm telling you, man. Now, keep in mind. Oh yeah, this is before I made. What do you say? You can make similar in one. I can do things a lot. Yeah, like he makes good quality, but they're heavy. They're heavy. Heads up, they're heavy. Yeah, I mean, if you do get the top side, honestly, if you get any squonks, always get backups. Backup squonks, backup bottles, backup whatever you need. Because eventually it's just gone, you know? It is what it is. Alright, so we're doing raspberry next week, so I should probably create the picture before I get off. An alien. Okay, here we go. Alien and space. Don't forget, y'all, make sure to go follow Sam and Linda on ATF and EOR. That way you just know what's happening. I mean, I kind of got to do it because it's weird. What is this? What is this? I like this one, but I like this one, but can we change the color? They don't allow you to edit it anymore, which is annoying. Yeah, I wish they allowed you to edit where they had that paintbrush. Calm down, boys. Why so red? Like, this is perfect. But like, can you just make an alien a normal color? It like worries me that they know how many colors they are. Watch out for the drones. Like, there's a green alien, man. Later, Pop. What is this? Oh, booby. Oh, more booby. Okay. Too much boobies. Surreal. Alright. Let's try it. Getting a normal one. Don't make me write male. I don't know where you're getting this female one. I just want a male. That pause. I don't like that. That's kind of adorable. Whoa. Whoa, bro. Down. Kind of like the space. Alright, what do you guys think? It's between this one. Dude's got my back. And then this one. I don't know. Kind of like this one if it didn't have the ear. This one looks adorable. I look friendly. Like I don't have an incredible wedgie. The hard one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Quick. There we go. All right. Come on. All right. Set images. Background. Beautiful. That third eye. Kind of weird, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These raspberries look way better. But he looks friendly. And he's virtually perfect, whereas this guy has the third one. Yeah, let's do one more run through it. There is green, forest, surreal. Let's try one more go. Wonder Flavors is good, but pair it with something like SSA or Liquid Barn, I guess. But SSA fills it out perfectly, in my opinion. Stop! I gotta hit a male. I'm gonna have to put a green male. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely try pairing it with others. It's okay, but when you pair it with others, it's much better. What the hell is this? A non-binary alien. That's funny. Let's do one more go. Give me something good. Tell me something good. What? Why does he have a long neck? In a beautiful, vibrant. I hate this keyboard. Oh, last one, and then I give up. These, it used to be so much better. I like SS. I did a good recipe back in the day with it. I did a couple of them. I know, what was that? They were like brontosauruses. Okay, we might have some good. Yeah. Green. Realistic. How many words do you want me to add here, bro? Like, just give me what I want. You know what I want. I do this every week. What is this? Amazing. Foggy. This is it, bro. I'm done with you, Mr. Googs. Mr. Googs, you need to get it together. Alright. And if not, I think I'll go with spacesuit. Spacesuit guy. These are like, they're too like serious. One more time. Like, I want it in between the long neck, in between long neck and staring into my soul. Just want it chilled. Little alien. You know what I'm saying? What is this guy doing? Like, what is that? Is he pooping? Is he trying to jump? I don't get it. And look at that perfectly placed raspberry. Can I get ones that just anything? At this point, I just appreciate Mr. Spacesuit Man. Why do you go off? That's weird. See you, Shane. Well, geez, they went from long neck to big neck. Alright, we're just gonna go with what do I go? Spacesuit. Alright. That neon be cool, man. Yeah. And
Follow me to twist the tree when your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree when your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree when your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree when your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree when your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree when your
boom.
grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil. Follow me to twist the tree.
There we go.
When your grain
Done deal.
starts to boil.
All right. Time for shameless promotions. So once again, don't forget to go follow the Mixer's Almanac on ATF. Oh, there's one flavor out there. They're panna cotta. Panna cotta, the 1, 2, 3 snow cream creme de la creme, vanilla bean ice cream. Here's the link. That's us. But anyways, this Wednesday. Oh, I haven't done the picture yet. What? I guess I haven't done the picture yet. I swear I did. Alright, let's see. Uploads for upload. I didn't? Yeah, I did. Right here. Okay, so... Here we go. So... Boom. Ignore the raspberries. But, TMA this Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing Guava. Guava is a great episode, which should... Oh, that was... Yeah, should have just not done. Guava's a good episode, pretty simple. Simple to the point that it's going to be hard. You're going to have to combine honey, mascarpone, or white chocolate. You're going to have to use some kind of rum. Well, you don't have to, but under the exact rules, you know, you'll have to use a rum. I think where we'll have to get an alternative is not many people are going to have macadamians or cashews, as there is little to or none. Ginger as well. Not many people have ginger. If you haven't got Nature's Flavors ginger, you should get it. Just trust me. It's pretty solid. Electric ginger. So it's going to be I think it's going to be a pretty tough episode. I mean, you're going to have to do some a little weird here. Your white chocolate, mascarpone, and honey. I don't know how that goes with guava. I can see the honey, mascarpone, and white chocolate. I don't really see how that could work. Rum, yeah, makes sense. Macadamian, I can kind of see it. Cashew, kind of see it. A little bit brighter. Nuts, I can see that working with guava somehow. Ginger, I want that to work. That might do some crazy stuff to a guava. Then you got banana, coconut, lemon, lime, orange, passion fruit, pineapple, raisin, and strawberry. So you guys have the potential here to be extremely weird, which could result in something very tasty. I mean, a raisin, guava, ginger, macadamian rum, honey rum. You know, you could do banana, coconut, guava, ginger, macadamian, honey rum, white chocolate rum. There's a lot of weird stuff you could do. You could do something very normal, like a strawberry, guava, ginger, macadamian, rum, honey. You know, you could get weird and just go all out. Guava, raisin, mascarpone, ginger, cashew. So I think this one is pretty tough. If you look at the other weeks, there tends to be, besides a couple, a wide variety to choose from. I mean, look at grapefruit. I think it's a little bit harder when it's less options. Here, you have so much you could do that, yeah, that can be difficult, but you have options versus not, whereas this is kind of limited. So anyways, that will be 8:30 Eastern this Wednesday. Come check us out. I will be doing raspberry next week. It will be up here, and so, yeah. Have a great rest of your week, y'all. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Yeah. Enjoy the weekend. I love y'all. Stay safe. Like and subscribe. All that fun stuff. If you want to subscribe, add to the Patreon. The link is always pinned. As well as you can Venmo me. I don't give a shit. You don't have to make a monthly payment, but I have the options to just have monthly payments or to all that fun stuff. Shout out to Eddie for doing the timestamps. I really appreciate it. And yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is. I appreciate you. Replay crew, if you have made it this far. Let's see. Host an alien, a taco, and your favorite weather or location. That sounds pretty good. Mine would be alien, taco, and taco. Or any place with tacos. I don't think there's emoji for that, so I'm gonna go with mountains. There you go. I'll see y'all later, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Later, taters.
While feeling golden, I know that I ain't chosen, but still I'm rolling. Keep popping in the mix when you take a dosage, like pounds and zips, we gon' bust it open. Don't care where I've been, where the heck we going. I come alive when I'm in the ocean. Time for the rise, this that moment. Feels so fly when I'm floating. Gang, 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 gang. I do not know everything. Yes, we do what we can. And yeah, I feel like I'm the man. Been on my pots and my pans. Been cooking up on these plans. I do what I do for land. Riding through my hood on grand. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly, I peep game when it's on, I done came a long way. Pop a cap at a sack, could've went the wrong way. Now I'm stepping in me shoes and I do no halfways. They be asking where I stay, I say in the calles. I've been working plays, on the next phase, You can do the things that you wanna do when you got the game and you got the moves. Shrooming in public is nothing. I be always up to something. Doing what I love the most. Remember when my name was Ghost. Staying on top of my toes. I do not rock with no foes. Riding the highs with the lows. Enjoying the life that I chose. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly.